December the 7th, 1941, I was on the foothills of St. Louis Heights, and it must have been about 8 o'clock in the morning, and we heard loud airplanes flying directly overhead. But as we looked towards Pearl Harbor, which is probably 12 miles away, we saw a lot of black smoke arising from Pearl Harbor. So we ran into the house to listen to the radio, and sure enough, those were Japanese planes which had come to attack us. And as an 18-year-old American of Japanese ancestry, I was totally stunned and outraged that my ancestors would do something like this, come to attack us. 6 of us volunteered together. So of the 6 guys that volunteered, only the four of us were selected. So we all jumped in the truck. The other 2 guys, those 2 guys that were not selected, went home crying. They went home crying. Now little did they know that they were the lucky ones. Of the 4 guys that were selected, I was the only one that came home. As far as I'm concerned, for me anyway, one of the greatest experiences was that we had to rescue what they call Lost Battalion. So they were there for 4 or 5 days without food or water. Can you imagine that during the night, it's so dark, and sure as God made green mangoes over here, the Germans would shell us. They would shell us. One night, I heard this mournful sound, the most mournful sound I have ever heard in my life, and I still hear this. This individual that I heard said mournfully, said, Mother, please help me because I think I'm dying. And then you don't know where the voice is coming from. And then I see plaintive call for help gets fainter and fainter and fainter, and finally stops. You think you're going to be next. I would have to say that we really suffered. Now, there were 211 men that we rescued, but in order to rescue the 211 men, the 442nd suffered 800 casualties, a 4-to-1 ratio. At that particular moment, it established the 442 as warriors. And at that time, we all like to think that we earned the right to be called Americans, not hyphenated Americans, not Japanese Americans, but plain Americans, loyal Americans.